India asked Canadian diplomat to leave India within 5 days in a tit-for-tat move. India-Canada relations have hit a new low. On India's alleged involvement in killing a Sikh leader, Canada expelled an Indian diplomat from the country. In return, India expelled a Canadian diplomat today. This is a reciprocal move over Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's charge that India played a role in killing of a Khalistani terrorist. Trudeau said his government had credible allegations that India's government may have had links in the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a Khalistani leader who was shot dead in Surrey in June.
Over the past number of weeks, Canadian security agencies have been actively pursuing credible allegations of a potential link between agents of the government of India and the killing of a Canadian citizen, Hardeep Singh Nijjar.
Now, the Indian government rejected this allegation as absurd and motivated. Nijjar was one of India's most wanted terrorists. He was wanted in India for being the mastermind of the Khalistani Tiger Force, a terror group. He was shot dead on June 18 by two unidentified gunmen outside a Gurdwara in Surrey in the western Canadian province of British Columbia. Trudeau, in an emergency session of the parliament, shared,
"Any involvement of a foreign government in the killing of a Canadian citizen on Canadian soil is an unacceptable violation of our sovereignty."
Now, Trudeau also claims that he has raised his concerns with Prime Minister Narendra Modi directly and personally.
Last week at the G20, I brought them personally and directly to Prime Minister Modi in no uncertain terms.
This exemplifies the already souring relationships between India and Canada. The Indian government completely rejected the Canadian Prime Minister's allegation. In a statement, India's Foreign Ministry shared it remains a matter of deep concern. Such unsubstantiated allegations seek to shift the focus from Khalistani terrorists and extremists who have been provided shelter in Canada and continue to threaten India's sovereignty and territorial integrity. The inaction of the Canadian government on this matter has been a long-standing and continuing concern. Now, shortly after this, the US said it is deeply concerned about the allegations. An official said it could be the most significant test of strength of US-India partnership since early 2000.
हमने इनको रिक्वेस्ट की है कि वो उनको खालिस्तानियों को स्पेस न दें, क्योंकि जो उनकी सोच जो है ये रैडिकल एक्सट्रीमिस्ट विचारधारा जो है वो ना हमारे लिए अच्छा है, ना उनके लिए है, ना हमारे रिश्तों के लिए।
Now, ties between India and Canada has been long strained. Now, this development flags a further tension in diplomatic relations. After this comes a little more than a week after Prime Minister Modi told Trudeau at G20 summit meetings that New Delhi expects Ottawa to cooperate in tackling pro-Khalistani elements on Canadian soil. In recent months, the extremist elements have organized rallies and protests in support of Khalistan in Canadian cities and targeted Indian diplomatic facilities and officials. The history of pro-Khalistan movement in Canada goes back to over 45 years.